So everybody's in. So thank you all for joining us here for our quarterfinal 2 women's basketball game post-game interview. We have head coach Dave Krauth and student athlete sophomore Aislinn Duffy from Augustana University. Vikings are advancing in the NSIC Sanford Health basketball tournament after their quarterfinal win over MSU Moorhead today. We will start off with an opening statement from head coach Dave Krauth, and then we will, if you have any questions, just place them in the chat, and then we will get you those answers here. So first off, we'll start off with you, Coach Dave.
Well, it was, as it turned out for us, just an important win and a game that, we went really 3 quarters just trying to hang around. It seemed like we weren't shooting the ball well, and we actually had been shooting quite well over the last 2-3 weeks. And then, like I said, we just had trouble. It wasn't just perimeter shots, but we missed a number around the basket too. But did hang around, and then for some reason the switch got flipped in the fourth quarter, and there may be obvious things there too. I mean, we got I think Izzy ended up with several steals. We got our hands on a number of balls in our trap, and then we just hit some shots, and I was happy, especially in that second half, fourth quarter, how Vishay Rab wanted the ball and made some plays. She's a great athlete and has dealt with a knee, but just didn't look like it was bothering her in that fourth quarter. So, but we just had one of those games where I was getting a little impatient, but we hung in there, and then, like I said, turned it on that fourth quarter.
We have one question here for you, Coach. How important was the stretch with Boom fouling out, the technical foul that was followed by a 3-pointer that gave you a quick 7 points to break open a tiebreak?
Yeah, it was, as it turned out, probably a pretty critical, minute or so there that we not only, cashed in the free throws, we hit the 3 on the, I think, ensuing possession, and that was a big swing.
Aislinn, you had a double-double today. Talk a little bit about your game and how you guys prepared for MSU Moorhead today.
Well, Moorhead was the first game that we played this season. It started January, so I think that was kind of in the back of everyone's minds. But then we went back and watched a lot of film, and they were definitely a different team than what we played at the start of the season, but we are also a different team than at the start of the season. We've both definitely changed a lot. We've grown a lot. So I think just kind of watching film and realizing that, we need to improve on that, but we're both different teams and we can't kind of think about the games that we split at the start of the season. And I guess this game, like Coach said, we kind of just had to grit it out, finish the game. There were a lot of ups and downs, a lot of changes in who had the lead. But in the end, the seniors were adamant about us keeping our heads up, our spirits up. And I think that overall our energy was really what helped us win the game.
Going forward, so now advancing to the semifinals, what you as a team, what do you need to maybe improve on, or key points that you want to take away from today's game to move forward to the semifinals?
Like I said, we need to keep our energy up. We didn't hit some of the shots, like Coach said, that we've been hitting the past few weeks. So kind of just letting the game come to us. If we're hitting shots, keep hitting. But if that's not the case, then, going inside out and capitalizing on our defense. I think that was a huge part of today's game. Was we had a lot of the guards getting hands on balls, tip balls, and that propelled our offense a lot in the second half. And I think that in the end, those tip balls and those defensive possessions were the change in the game.
So, Coach, from your perspective, going into the semifinals, how do you prepare? And I guess another question, how has preparing for your games this season changed because of everything else you're dealing with?
Well, I don't know if our game preparation is much different. Honestly, the obvious big difference is we play doubleheader weekends and we play the same team, and so in some respects, you kind of want to, be able to learn a little bit from your Friday game before Saturday. We won 2 or 3 weekends where we'd win the first, and then we didn't win the second time around. So in this case, in the tournament, Mankato is somebody we have a little bit more familiarity with, having played them twice, and of course they're in our division, and then we'll just have to watch and kind of do a little prepping for both, and then try to, as best we can, have ourselves ready, and be as smart as or informed as we can be about whoever we end up playing.
Coach, a question for you again too. What was talked about during the timeout with 7 minutes to play that led to that 27-6 run to close the game?
I can't remember. I'm not really sure, but we just wanted to kind of make sure we had ourselves organized both on both ends of the court, and where we were seeing a little bit where they were attacking us, on their offensive end, and then just do a good job. I thought overall we did a pretty good job. Boom, we maybe didn't do as good a job on Boom in the first half as I would have liked to have seen, but it was just kind of getting, make sure there was clarity with that, and I remember at least that was part of the thinking.
Coach, Aislinn, thank you both very much for joining us today, and congratulations and good luck the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.